When you consider that every important event in the lightning-fast world of cryptocurrency has the potential to be triggered, you really need to see the 74 million XRP that has been transferred to exchanges as Ripple settlement rumors begin to circulate. Because of a series of large whale transactions that included more than 74 million XRP, a lot of people have been paying attention to the market recently. Many people are curious about how these deals will affect Ripple's future and the price of XRP, especially considering that they are taking place in the midst of the ongoing legal dispute between Ripple Labs and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. One of the most significant transactions that the cryptocurrency industry has witnessed is the transfer of 30.53 million XRP to Bitstamp, which has a value of more than $15.92 million on the Bitcoin market. There has been a lot of speculation around this development, with hypotheses ranging from anxious whales intentionally selling off their cryptocurrencies to Ripple's bigger liquidity management strategy. The transactions that took place in close proximity to the same XRP whales before the large-scale transfers to Bitstamp are adding fuel to the flames of speculation. As a result of Ripple's partnership with Bitstamp, which facilitates international payments, XRP transfers have become even more significant. This is because they make it possible for international money transfers to proceed without any complications. The tale that Binance is telling about the sell-off is not true, as demonstrated by other whale trades. A whale was awarded a substantial sum of money, which is equivalent to approximately $11.55 million in XRP. Traders are gaining a greater sense of confidence in XRP as they wait for significant developments to occur in the Ripple case. In addition, Whale purchased 21 million XRP from Binance, which is currently valued at $10.64 million with the current market price. The fact that traders are enthusiastic about the future of XRP is demonstrated by this accumulation, which demonstrates that they have a positive outlook on the cryptocurrency. Ripple and the SEC may resort to legal action, which may cause the plans for a merger to be delayed. A significant amount of coverage has been given to the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit this week. There are a lot of people who are concerned about the potential implications of a settlement for the future of XRP and are wondering if it is even possible to reach a settlement. By filing appeals and injunctions, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) may attempt to slow down the process, according to advocate Bill Morgan. First things first, let's take a look at what the future actually holds for XRP. The efforts of the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) to get an injunction to suspend the sale of ELO oats may cause delays in the resolution process in the coming days. In addition, this will have an impact on the liquidity of demand as well as the decision that the corporation made to challenge programmatic sales. During the course of his settlement, Bill Morgan has identified the primary issues that have prevented the two parties from reaching a consensus on the matter, possibly run into issues that could result in a protracted legal battle against you. Since the Securities and Exchange Commission is attempting to halt the sale of ODL through programmatic appeals, it poses a greater threat than other organizations. Ripple's business and the XRP market as a whole could suffer as a result of the delays, provided that the SEC is successful in putting a stop to these sales. It is possible that RPP's activities, particularly its ODL sales, will be negatively impacted by problems. XRP, which is presently trading at approximately 50 cents, might be impacted by price reductions such as these. On the other side, those who are in favor of XRP anticipate that its value will increase once it has reached a consensus with a major exchange. In the end, Morgan was hoping that the value of XRP would be equal to $1. In spite of this, it has lost 4.48% of its value. This demonstrates how the cost of X-rays has evolved over the course of time. From a legal standpoint, what is the next step that needs to be taken? It has been granted until April 29, 2024 by Judge Sarah Netburn for the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) to react to Ripple's concerns to the prospective civil agencies that the SEC has suggested. Ripple's motion to strike is also due on April 29th, and the Securities and Exchange Commission intends to submit its opposition brief to that brief by May 6th. Both of these deadlines are due next week. Ripple is being sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) for $2 billion in fines, and these data are vitally critical to the result of the lawsuit. Although the ruling is unlikely to bring about any significant change in the current state of affairs, Ripple is asserting that the salacious allegations are not accurate and that there is insufficient evidence to support them. A fine of no more than $10 million is being proposed by them in an effort to determine whether or not a settlement can be reached in the current dispute between Ripple and the SEC. Based on the findings of Bill Morgan's research, the opinions of both parties will be of great significance. It is possible that the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) would alter its approach to dealing with difficulties concerning Ethereum's classification as a security in other instances, such as the ones affecting SEC Coinbase and Consensus. The lawsuit that Consensus filed against the SEC is an official proceeding. It is possible that the regulations that the SEC uses to regulate cryptocurrencies and the way that it appeals decisions regarding XRP programmatic sales could be altered if the court decides to rule in favor of uniformity. The community of cryptocurrency enthusiasts is reasonably concerned since a great number of individuals are concerned about the manner in which ETH will be regulated in its sales. The platform is currently being attacked by the Securities and Exchange Commission due to the fact that the individuals responsible for Consensus cannot be brought to light. Bitcoin's market share has remained unrivaled throughout this entire period. Following a legal struggle that lasted for more than 3 years, the trial phase of the case between Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has entered into proceedings. Ripple was charged by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) of illegally soliciting more than $1.3 billion through an unregistered securities sale in December of 2020. In response to these allegations, Ripple has sued the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). In the past few days, Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn has issued a new deadline order. The Securities and Exchange Commission was informed that they were required to submit their response to the request for remedies and entry of final judgment according to the instructions. It was expected that the Commission would have completed the assignment today, and Ripple was given 3 business days to react to the request. However, due to the fact that Judge Netburn is typically favorable toward XRP, the Commission has not yet begun its work. A number of individuals in the corporate world regarded her participation as a positive development. When she was asked her view 3 years ago, she stated that the company's own cryptocurrency had a feature that distinguishes it from Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is a hint that Ripple is in a position to achieve unprecedented levels of success. What might possibly occur with XRP? In 2023, Ripple was successful in obtaining 3 partial court victories, and the price of XRP increased following each of these victories. Several industry professionals are of the opinion that the value of the company will significantly increase in the event that the study is successful. You may view the video that we have created about the case below if you are interested in learning more about it and how it is connected to the fluctuations that occurred in the price of the future at XRP on Monday. As part of the ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), the trial phase of the case has begun. According to a number of sources, the disagreement is anticipated to be resolved in the near future. James K. Filon, the attorney, presented the revised timetable, which included the motion for remedies. A court selected the schedule, and the SEC was required to provide a response. When that occurs, Ripple will have 3 full days of working time to respond. A significant development occurred this week in the ongoing conflict that Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission have been engaged in. Both of the digital currencies have a deadline that was established by Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn. This week is highly significant because it pertains to Ripple's plan to disregard the most recent expert testimony that the SEC has submitted in order to provide support for the company's demand for fines and a decision that is final.